What's up guys, Hsr here back for another video, and today I just want to showcase my zero cycling of the latest MoC with my low idolon Sustainless SUPER Superbreak Team. So the reason I call this Super Superbreak Team is because I have 3 of the best super break support: Fugue, Harmony MC, and Ruan Mei. And so far, I really had fun with this team so much, and I think the only challenging aspect here is because since this is a sustainless team, I need to survive. I need to kill the enemies faster than the speed of light. And because yeah, sustainless team is really hard to run if you really need, like, you really need to strategize your attacks, your turns. You need to speed tune, and yeah. And to be honest, also because the reason I call this low idolon team is because my Firefly is at E0. I know most of you with Firefly aim for the E2 or E1 because E2 Firefly is much more different character than E0 Firefly. And we got Fugue at E0 because she is my Christmas miracle, because I got her on a single pool on 1 PT at 50-50. I'll show you the proof. I got her. Here's the proof. Here's Fugue, and here's Sunday. Oh my god, insane. And Fugue, 13 minutes, almost 13 minutes after her banner up, I got her on a single 1 pull. And as you can see here, this is not a 10 pull because, you know, as you can see here, it's different time. Yeah. And yeah, that's why I called Ingyun Fugue my Christmas miracle. So I wasn't ready. I didn't pre-farm. I didn't like farm for her because I picked Sunday over her because I want to invest on the remembrance meta on the version 3.0, and Sunday just so happens to be the best support for most summon DPS, and that's why I pick him over Fugue. So yeah, and now let's showcase their build. Fugue is at E0, like I said. She's Christmas miracle of mine, and I use the Resolution Shines as Pearl of Sweat as her light cone because this is her best in slot 4-star light cone. And since this is a gacha light cone, you can still go for the Hsr Shop's Solitary Healing 5-star light cone. The Solitary Healing gives at least 40% break effect at S5, which is I think Solitary Healing is only good for being a stat stick for Fugue, because the rest of the passive of the Solitary Healing, since she doesn't really deal DOT, and break effect is like the only thing that benefits her from that light cone. So I guess I didn't recommend Solitary Healing that much unless you don't really have a choice. So you really want a break effect boost. So Solitary Healing can give the break effect boost that you want as a stat stick. But if you don't have resolution and you still and you don't really like the Solitary Healing light cone, you can go for another Hsr Shop light cone called Before the Tutorial Starts. So basically, she needs more effect hit rate, and because she applies a depth reduce on one of her traces, and since she inflicts depth reduce, if the enemy has depth reduce, it will also give her 8 energy, which makes her ult fill more easily. And her ult is really good too because it ignores weakness element. So basically, this is also her another best in slot 4-star light cone. They are actually equal in terms of the resolution and the before the tutorial mission starts. So they are equal in terms of, if you don't really have resolution, because gacha, this is a gacha light cone, you can still go for it before the tutorial mission starts because yeah, and this is her best in slot 4-star light cones, and I think this is much more better than the 5-star light cone, the Solitary Healing. And next, her traces, I recommend getting her at getting her talent to level 10, and then next is her skill, and I think you should go for ultimate class. I don't mind this one because it doesn't really benefit her that much. So I think you should go prioritize the talent and skill and last ultimate. So if you really want to min max her, also go for the basic attack, but I don't really recommend that much. Okay. And her relics, the reason I go for 2-piece Iron Cavalry and Tip of Shooting Meteor because I want to stock break effect as much as I can. And if you just want, if you really just want to use her for Firefly, you can still go for the Kalpagni Lantern. And if you really want to use her for general use, like for example, you want to use her for the Rappa Superbreak Team, you can go for Talia Kingdom of Banditry, because this one gives much more like general use for Fugue. And because Kalpagni is only reserved if the enemy has fire weakness, and Firefly gives fire weakness. That's why this Kalpagni Lantern benefits her that much if she is partner her up with Firefly. But if you have Rappa and you know for general use, you should go for Talia Kingdom of Banditry. And I think you should go for HP Orb and Break Effect Rope, because she doesn't really need that much of attack, because she's much more of a support rather than a but still, if you still want to deal her a lot of super break damage, you can go for attack. And also remind you that you should go for effect hit rate body. I know my effect hit rate body sucks ass, but for now this is one of her best relic. But for now, effect hit rate is actually her best body instead of attack, because on her one of her traces on her skill, she inflicts death reduce. So basically, if you really want her to death reduce enemy all the time, you should go for effect hit rate. And also it also helps her with the before the tutorial mission starts. It basically helps her a lot with this light code. But you know, this one is much more better because it stacks up. So this is much more better than the before the tutorial mission starts. That's the only thing the resolution ups on the before the tutorial mission starts. And her Eidolon is at E0s because she's my Christmas miracle. That's all for there. That's it for her. Fugue. Next is Firefly. My Firefly is a little bit already min-max. I have already her at the recommended speed of 154, and her break effect is already at 255. So basically, she's already met the criteria for everything. And her trace all max, and I also have her S1, very good S1 right there. And their relic is just basically 4-piece Iron Cavalry and 2-piece Kalpagni Lantern. And her Eidolon is at E0 because I'm just a broke guy. Okay, I am just a broke guy. I prefer getting more characters because team variety is much more better than investing on a single team. That's there it is. Next is my Harmony MC. So most of you, I know you're using this Lycon called Memories of the Past because it gives more break effect and energy. But I still prefer Dance Dance Dance. Okay, the reason my Dance 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 is at only Hsr because I gave it to Sparkle, because I gave Sunday, but the battle isn't over Lycon, so that's why. But anyways, Dance 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 is much more useful because it advances your character. So advance forward is much more better than the extra energy this gives. And also because Dance 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 is really a clutch Lycon, because every time you use ult and it advances your characters. Alright, let's switch this up. Sorry, Sparkle. Okay. Traces, oh my god, I'm sorry for the 11-12, but I'm working on it. But still, this just gives energy, by the way. This just only gives energy and doesn't really priority that much. I think you should go more for the ultimate and the skill. So basically, yeah, this is my Harmony Trailblazer. She's also using Watchmaker because this is her best slot relic. And also for the planetary ornament, you can go also for Talia Kingdom of Banditry for the general use, or you can just use Kalpagni if you just really partner her up with Firefly. And that's basically what my Harmony MC is. I'm shipping her with Firefly, so yeah. But yeah, I suggest you can go for Talia Kingdom of Banditry if you really want to use her for general use. And as you can see here, my Harmony Trailblazer really packs a lot of damage with this kind of build, despite the fact I'm using Watchmaker, and I will show you later why. Here's the Eidolon. She's at E6 because I love her. I love Stella. Next is for my Ruan Mei. This is also one of my highest investment characters ever because I got her E1 and her S1 as well because her Lycon is so freaking good. Like this Lycon is just basically character like a character of its own. So yeah, I recommend getting her Lycone if you because the skill point recovery is really one hell of a clutch, especially if you only have Hsr Firefly. Hsr Firefly is a very SP negative unit. So basically, yeah, this is also a good Lycone, and also the amount of buffs it gives. Holy crap, this is really a good Lycone. And her break effect is already at 200%, which the only recommendation break effect for Ruan Mei is at least 180 break effect. And I already overlap with 20% more, but still, it's not really bad if you got her to 200%. And her speed is 148. You can still go low. You can still play Ruan Mei at slow speed, but I just really used her high speed because high speed is, I think, much more better. So yeah, this is all of my support teams. Now I'll showcase you how I can do the zero cycling on the MoC.
鳴り響き交互期待期日まだ来いファイナル起動根は逃げるきっと服を分かちましょう進行スタンバイ蛍は全てが燃え尽きるまでアドリブでファイアフライ4インポジション燃やしつく一生タコラボスタート優美な身がまは命の花びらいずれ風に吹き落とされるお会いしたことが竜これはただの戦いじゃない生きるためにテンポが乱れたドリームカブセル燃やしつく過去は歌方の弦再び舞いましょう良い機会でしょうのペースを合わせようアドリブでコラボスタート生命は呼吸ふっ生きるために心を一つにスタンバイふっ燃やしつく
So far, I had fun playing this team, and I think the only challenging aspect here is to how can I kill the enemies as fast as I can. I need to strategize and to speed tune very well. And because if I prolong this battle, my team will literally blown out of the wazoo, really obliterated. So that's why that you need to make your move count. Every move really counts. So, but still, I really had fun. And also because I had to think my moves because most of the time I just turn off my brain if I have the super break team with sustain. Just turn off, break enemies, and let Firefly deal amount of damage. Unlike with this one, it really challenges you on how you can defeat the enemy as fast as you can. You really need to think your move. You really like it's really fun to strategize things. It really gives me the Final Fantasy vibes despite how simple the turn-based system of Hsr. So far, yeah, and for our next topic, for the next topic for the next video, I will be making a comparison if Fugue can replace Harmony MC, because for sure you're gonna use the Remembrance MC once 3.0 drops, and let's see if Fugue is actually a good substitute or replacement for Harmony MC. So that's all about it. See you guys next time.